It's very cold, and I'm having medical pains, so I'm up anyway, so let's talk. You guys are saying that I got picked on in school? Nah. have you have you not been listening to me speak? Oh, people are afraid to do that because bullies fear more than anything humiliation. I'm really good at that. I'm very sharp-tongued if you haven't noticed, and if you piss me off, I'll call your ass out. If bullies can't handle it, bullies don't survive that. So, I'm like talking to you ominously in the dark. So anyway, no, I mean, the reality is, you want to be like, violence and psychotic and, okay, well, let's talk. In elementary school, I mean, you're just gonna rewrite it anyway, but I'll tell you the reality. I was actually kind of popular because I was a bitch. I really was. I was tough. I was pissed off because I was getting beaten at home, and I was just like kind of like defensive, and whatever. Didn't give a fuck, and was just like just a bitch. I'm not saying that I wasn't a kind person underneath it. I'm not saying I wasn't sensitive underneath it. I was not coming across. And I never instigated shit. I didn't start shit. That's important. Um, but I ended shit. And, and you'll rewrite my history or whatever, but for whatever reason, when you're a bitch, like, more people like you. I don't really understand it. Or, like, they want you to like them, I guess is the thing. But, so I was like, I was voted student body president or whatever. Like, whenever I wanted, I got it. It wasn't, if there was ever a vote or thing, like, it was always me. Like, if I wanted it, it was mine. And I was little sheriff on the block. I would, the way that cause I don't pick on the weak, I don't pick on the innocent, I don't pick, although I kind of did make fun of people, or was mean to people that I shouldn't, and I did make my apologies later in life. I've cleaned house. So, yeah, I was kind of mean at times that I didn't need to be. But the only times that came out violently, um, I was the kid that beat up the bullies. Little sheriff on the block. I mean, what are you gonna do about it? I'm a girl. You can't hit me, you know. Like, but I can hit you. Um, and that only happened like probably like 4 or 5 times where I saw a kid getting beat up on, and I stepped in and beat up the bully. Um, but it's also that it's not really a fair fight because I know they can't hit back, but that's exactly why I was like, well, that's why I'm gonna step in. So, and it wasn't like horrific or anything. It wasn't like, it was just like kick them in the back of the knee or something till they fall over. Okay. Alright. And then when I switched out of my mom's house, I was less angry. But I was still angry, but I was less angry. And so I slowly, and also I think it was hard to switch school districts and everything. Go from one dynamic to a completely different house dynamic and different town and all of it. And so when I got to middle school and everything, I don't know. That's when I met Sarah and Kaylin and, Monica and Stacy and all that whole friend group. And um I don't know. Yeah, we were kind of bitches too. But again, we didn't go out of our way. But you want to say that I'm the one that got teased or picked on? Bullshit, man. So when it got to high school, the only thing that I saw that it wasn't towards me was my friend started dating one of the jocks, and I mean, we were like a weird group, man. We were like rockabillys, like stoners, like punks, and randoms. You got Kaylin with her 80s, her 80s shit, and her little hot toddy outfits, and Sarah being a total weirdo, and fucking doing. She would like burn matches, and then she would let them go out, and then she would use that as makeup for her eyes. And I'm like, dude, no, like just like weird shit, man. Like we're just weird, And so I don't know. We're the weirdos. Yeah, fine, whatever. But you're like, that means you're rejected. I'm like, not really. We were just kind of like we kind of like rejected others. And so when she started dating one of their lackeys, who they kind of made fun of in that group, in that jock group, um, I think he probably had a thing for her in hindsight, but one of the jocks would like come up and try to make fun of my friend. And he only lasted 3 attempts before he gave up completely because we just annihilated him. On one of the attempts, when he came up to try to say something, I had a burrito, and and I peeled off the tinfoil, and I was like, "Here, this is shiny. This should amuse you. Go play over there." And he's like, "Oh, what?" And he walks away all defeated. I'm like, "Yeah, bitch." And then, on another time, he came up to say some bullshit to her, and then he walked away, and I was like, "What?" He said something, and I had a cutie, one of those little clementines, oranges, and so I don't mind peeling those because it's soft. I've been eating those, and so there was those little white things were all around me, those strings that you get from them, and he was pretty far. I was actually really proud that I hit him, and so I threw it and it hit him in the head, and I was like, yes. Beamed. And he's like, what? And he comes up, he's like, what, did you guys throw that? And I was like, no, look, there's like all these little peels. I think someone threw it at us. He's like, what, really? Dumb fuck, no, why would a peel launch that far? He's like, oh, and he like furiously went to go look for the person that threw it. You're so stupid. Are you still playing with the tinfoil? And then on the last time, she just burned him. And she was like, he came up to say some shit, and she was like, most jocks, this was pretty awesome. She was like, most jocks are so dumb. They only talk about basketball and girls. But you're so dumb, all you do is talk about basketball and girl. He was done, man. So I guess my point is, no, I mean, you guys are saying this whole MO. Listen to me. No, I do it to your own. I'm making fun of the fucking Illuminati as you're killing me. You think I'm gonna get picked on? No. It wasn't until I became nice in college that, because I was out of my house and I didn't have a need to be so defensive, that, then when I became a nice person, then on the second year is the first time I ever had a bully because I was so nice. Yeah. So, no, dude, listen to me. Bullies fear this shit more than anything. That's why I do it to all your Deborahs and Dilberts or whatever that come up to talk to me, and that's why I do it. So that when your team comes up, they're like a little self-conscious because, people are snickering at the commentary I just made about them. Yeah, fuck you. I know how you operate. So, people fear that shit. Now, bit of a miss on your MO. Have you not heard this shit that comes out of my mouth for 3 years now? You think I'm gonna get bullied? Listen to me. No. No, I'll tell you to fuck yourself 7 ways to Sunday, but I won't instigate it. I don't start shit. I just end shit.